Whoa, it's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. Wow, my hair is a mess. Anyway, this video's for Dan. Dan wrote me an email a couple weeks back talking about how he's got this job and he works huge hours and the boss treats him like garbage. Quit, man. Walk off the job. Leave. Pack your bags tonight. Oh, whoa, I don't have any money. Well, save some up real quick and quit. Look, that's why you always got to have a little bit of emergency cash on hand, man, is to walk off the job. But that shouldn't even be a reason to stay on the job. It's like if you're getting treated poorly at your workplace, just grab all your stuff and leave right now, man. There's no reason to put up with it. The universal, look, the one thing I found out recently is God, source energy, whatever it is, does not want us to be miserable. It wants us to be happy and in a place of abundance, right? So if we're sitting there around some job and we're getting treated like crap, why? Either it's because we are putting the energy out to be treated poorly, or we have low self-esteem, or we're doing our penalty lap, or we're living in fear, right? Because we're afraid we're not going to get a better job, we're not going to make any money. Well, you know what, man? That's just fear-based stuff. That's not the universal flow. The universe is full of abundance, right? Look, that's the sort of metaphysical approach of like, just change. If you don't like it, change it, because there's nothing but abundance out there type of deal. But also the practical thing is like, why would you put up with that kind of nonsense? Me personally, look, as a carpenter, right? I'm known as a dude who will walk off a job. I don't like the way things are looking. I'm gone, dude. I get in my car and leave. Get on the bus and leave. And I have a reputation for it, like somewhat jokingly and somewhat horrified in that sense of, I've been up in jobs, you know, in the mountains here, right? Way up in the boonies, dude. And it would get weird. And what I mean weird is people being lame, man. Yelling, getting all hot under the collar, not knowing what they're doing, safety issues. I'm a big, like, safety guy, like, and I don't believe in safety, but if people are like endangering me, man, I'm gone. I'm out of there. But also, I won't tolerate people talking down to me. I won't tolerate a lot of stuff. I'll get into it too, man, but there's a point where like, I don't put up with that sort of a vibe. So I've had a couple jobs way up here in the mountains, and it's, oh, dude, the irony is it's always the day I catch a ride with the boss or catch a ride with somebody else way up into the boonies, man, and I'll be like, I'm out of here. And they're like, nah, dude, you know you're not. You didn't drive, and I'll walk. I've literally spent an entire day walking off a mountain. One way at the top of Topanga. I walked all the way from the top of Topanga down to the PCH and caught a bus home. And the other one, way at this dude Freedy's place, way at the top of Latigo. And like, this dude I was working with was being a jackass, and I was like, I'm out of here. I'm going home, dude. I don't need to put up with your nonsense, dude. And I walked off the job, dude. And put it this way, I've done it more than that, dude. Because I'm one of those. I don't believe that I have to put up with any sort of nonsense in this lifetime. There's enough madness going on in the world, generally speaking, dude, to where I don't got to put up with it at work, man. They ain't paying me enough money. I think the last video I made was about just getting fired. Like, fine, dude, I'm out of here, dude. I don't care enough about some money to put up with a bunch of nonsense. Now, that's not always the case. I had this job, 10 years ago at least. I was working for my buddy, man. He had a furniture store here in Malibu, right? And somehow, I don't know, something happened. And I'm working for him. And I'm selling furniture with this girl, and she's super mean to me. She's horrible to me. This chick Ann. Ugh. She was gnarly, dude. My work day was miserable. Every day was just like misery. Selling furniture, which is not I'm not a customer service kind of guy. So I'm selling furniture in Malibu, but I'm in fear, right? I think I need this job. It's got health insurance and blah, blah, blah. So I'm working and it's not paying that well. But it's that thing where like I'm too like in it to quit. But I'm miserable, man. I'm bummed and I'm getting the short end of the stick. Dude, I did that job for like 2.5 years. 2.5 years I was selling furniture here in Malibu to uptight rich people. Working with this lame chick 4 out of 5 days of the week. I worked one day with this super cool soccer mom. Anyway, I was miserable. I was so miserable. I developed a drug habit, man. I would take a lot of pills just to put up with the day, man. And dude, God, I talked to people who knew me back then. They're like, dude, you're a mess, dude. And that was the thing, man. I was too afraid to go and change my environment. So what did I do? I just dug a deeper hole for myself, man. I kept digging a deeper hole. You know, instead of me saving any money, I'm spending it on drugs to go to work, dude. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I just think about when, like, the smartest thing I should have done was just be like, I'm out of here. I quit. I don't need this, man. I wasted 2.5 years of my life on this job, and I was so miserable. I wasn't doing anything else, man. I mean, I was skating. And I remember, man, I remember going to work and passing perfect surf and just being like, this sucks, man. I didn't have to be at work till 10. I was just so depressed. I would sleep till I'd sleep my morning away till I had to go to work and work all day. And it was just this treadmill of misery, man. So I've learned, dude, you don't like it, split, quit. Tell them what you think, too, on the way out the door, man. You know, and there's a certain part of, like, sometimes, man, you've got to be able to realize one bad day does not make a bad month either. Like, there's been plenty of days I've been down at the job site or been in a job where I'm like, this sucks. I hate these people. And the next day, everything's fine, you know, because sometimes it's us that's the problem. So I don't know if I've really done any sort of service to Dan and his question, but I go, if you're young, especially if you're young and you want to go travel and you don't have any commitments, like you don't got any kids and credit card debt and car payments, that's another thing, man. Stay out of debt, dude. Don't get yourself into debt. I got a bunch of bills, but I'm not in debt, man. I got, you know, I don't know. Just don't do it, dude. Don't put up with bad vibes, man. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Just go find another job, man. There's plenty of jobs out there. Sometimes you got to take a crappier job to get a better job, though, dude. That's the weird thing about it, man. Sometimes you got to... I've had lame jobs. All right. I've had lame jobs between jobs where I like the people, right? Like the work crew wasn't. Dude, I used to do a lot of temp service up when I lived in Portland, Oregon, man. I remember I would go to like various factories and stuff and like work for a couple days. Sometimes you would show up at this factory and they'd be doing like the worst job ever, dude. But you'd be working with these dudes who are super cool, man. Because they were like, dude, we got a crappy job, so we might as well make the best of it, right? Like, there's a sort of thing like that. Like, I wouldn't advise taking a crappy job because people are making the best of it. I'm just saying, like, sometimes it's all about just changing your environment to find. I'm giving myself advice, man, right now, by the way. So, I don't know. Dan, good luck. Go to Brazil, dude. He was talking about going to Brazil. Go to Brazil, man. See what the jobs are like down there, dude. Look, man, and I just want to throw a shout out there, dude. I drive by the fields up here in Oxnard all the time with the migrant workers out there, and people get all trippy about immigration and stuff. You want a gnarly job? Go pick strawberries, dude. Yeah, go pick strawberries that have been sprayed with like toxic waste, man, and get back to me about how crappy the job is. Those dudes are, I see them all the time, dude. Bent over picking strawberries, fully clothed, head to toe clothed because of the toxins on the strawberries, dude. And I look at that and I go, dude, my job ain't that bad. So sometimes you just got to go check out a really crappy job to realize, maybe your job ain't that bad. Maybe the dude up your ass isn't that crazy. I don't know, man. All I know is today, let's make it a beautiful day.